The day I accidentally became a cult leader. Okay, so buckle up because this is still the most ridiculous thing that has ever happened to me. About a year ago, I moved to a tiny town in the middle of nowhere for work. We're talking one grocery store, one gas station, and a population that could fit into a large Starbucks. I didn't know anyone, and because I'm painfully awkward in social situations, I decided to try to blend in by going to the local community events. One day, I see a flyer that says, "Weekly Spiritual Discussion, all welcome." I figured, hey, maybe it's just a chill group where people talk about life and stuff. Plus, they mentioned free cookies, and honestly, you could get me to attend a tax audit if there were free cookies. So I show up. The meeting is held in this old church basement, and when I get there, only 5 other people are sitting around in a semicircle. They all turn and look at me like I'm the Messiah himself. Awkwardly, I wave and mutter something like, "Hey guys, I'm new here." They look thrilled, like, "We've been waiting for you," thrilled. One of them, an older woman named Ruth, literally gasps and says, "It's happening." I assume I missed some inside joke. I take a seat and try to blend in. The discussion starts and it's weird. Instead of general spirituality stuff, it's super vague. They keep talking about the arrival of the one who will bring the truth and signs that the time is near. I think, sounds culty, but whatever, free cookies. At one point they ask me, "What do you think the greatest truth is?" I panic. I didn't prepare for a pop quiz. So being a smartass, I blurt out, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes." Bill and Ted references are my go-to under pressure. They all nod deeply like I just solved world hunger. Someone whispers, "Profound." Another guy, Todd, literally wipes a tear from his eye. At this point, I realize they think I'm some kind of spiritual prodigy. I decide to clarify. "Oh no, I was quoting Bill and Ted's excellent adventure." Dead silence. Then Ruth says, "The prophets' names have been revealed to us at last." No. I try to backpedal hard. "Guys, I'm just some dude who moved here for a job at the hardware store. I'm not a prophet." Todd smiles warmly and says, "All great teachers deny their calling at first." I have now entered full panic mode. But then they bring out cookies and somehow my lizard brain goes, cookies first, existential crisis later. Fast forward. They start inviting more people to the meetings to hear my wisdom. I try to correct them every time, but they just nod like I'm being humble. One night I give a speech where I literally just quote motivational posters, "Believe in yourself. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Live, laugh, love." And every time they react like I just cracked open the secrets of the universe. At this point, I figure, they're harmless, they're happy, and I have nothing better to do on Tuesday nights. Plus, Ruth makes these insane double chocolate chip cookies that are basically a religious experience in themselves. So yeah, I accidentally became a small-town cult leader. It gets worse. They started printing t-shirts. I'm not kidding. The shirt said WWAD. What would Alex do? My name's Alex. There was even a t-shirt with my face poorly screen printed on it, looking super confused because it was taken during one of the meetings when someone randomly snapped a photo. I eventually had to sit everyone down and explain that I was not the second coming of anything, unless they were expecting the second coming of guy who can barely fix a lawnmower. Surprisingly, they took it well. They said they understood, but they still wanted me to lead discussions because they liked the positive energy. And the cookies, always the cookies. So now every Tuesday I run a spiritual discussion group, which is basically just me finding random inspirational quotes online and reading them dramatically while Ruth hands out baked goods. Honestly, could be worse.